Alright, so we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Finally, happy to be back. And you can see here we did get a global producer's letter about Golden Week. So, Super Saiyan 3 Goku and then Fat Buu. They look pretty cool, but, you know, I'll worry more about that in a different video, or we'll go over more of that in a different video, because I think their details did get announced. More specifically in this video, though, yeah, EZA, Super Vegito, and Buuhan are coming to global early. So I actually don't know what these guys do. I wasn't playing, obviously, during 9th year anniversary when they got their EZA, I think. So I figured this would be a good video to go over their details for not only myself to find out what they actually do, but for you global players who don't know what they do, or maybe you forgot because, you know, you just don't get the chance to use them because obviously they're not on global. Then we can go over them again, see how their details are looking, because again, they are coming to Global Dokkan, I guess, during Golden Week, right? I mean, it is kind of like a Majin Buu Saga theme, so it makes sense that they would, you know, give us these guys early. Although that makes me think, what are we going to get during Anniversary then? I mean, I guess they could do some Global First stuff. I know there was the, yeah, I think it was a Dokkan Fest Goku Black that released on Global, and I'm not sure if he released on JP yet, so it's kind of weird how they're doing this. We're getting closer and closer to the sync, and now we're starting to get a bunch of Global First things, so I don't know. Dokkan is still weird, so glad they're still doing that. But anyway, EZA details for Super Vegito and Buuhan. So if I mess up on reading these units, forgive me. It's been months since I've gone over a unit and like read them out loud. So again, please don't make fun of me in the comments. But anyway, we got the Goku Vegeta right here. So their leader skill is Battle of Wits, and then Majin Buu Saga category Ki +3. HP and attack and defense plus 180%. Okay, 180% I think is still pretty good. So definitely a pretty solid leader skill there, especially with Majin Buu Saga being in there, because now we've got Golden Week, which is going to buff that category, I'm assuming a lot, and a couple EZAs here and there that are still pretty good. So definitely pretty good leader skill. Super attack effect raises defense. Okay, so he's stacking on both 12 and 18 key. Alright. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn, colossal damage. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn, mega colossal. Okay, I mean, that's pretty good, man. Stacking defense on this guy with, you know, his already established damage reduction. Yeah, alright, I would say that's pretty good. So if you just don't want to fuse with him, you really don't have to. Like, there's no rush to fuse. If you just keep on stacking, you know, you're chilling. So that's really good. Passive is that he gets 2 key, 200% attack and defense, 30% damage reduction, an additional 2 key per type key sphere obtained. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super attack. Oh my god, dude. So this guy could easily be launching like 3 supers per turn. And you're stacking on all of them. Okay. I mean, yeah, he's good, alright. Medium chance to crit. Attack and defense plus 50% and an additional super attack guaranteed. So not like a chance, just a guaranteed additional super attack upon the character's entry once only. Or if HP is 77% or more. Alright, so on that turn, we're going to probably be dropping like 4 supers, if not at least like probably 3. And then he gets an additional damage reduction and chance of performing a crit plus 20% when attacking if HP is 50% or more. Dude, what? So this guy's got 50% damage reduction. He's stacking defense. He's got these crazy stats, which keep in mind is really good because this is a Dokkan Fest LR. He's on like some of the best teams in the game. I mean, I don't really know the current spot of these teams in the game just because there's a lot of units I'm unaware of, but you know, he's on like Pure Saiyans, Battle of Wits, Final Trump Card, Super Saiyans, Kamehameha, Bond of Parent and Child. Those categories are always going to be good. So I'm just going to still say this with confidence. He's on some of the best teams in the game. He's got this fusion, which I'm assuming is going to make him even crazier, and all these goddamn busted things in his kit. Yeah, this guy's good. So global players. Yeah, we got something to look forward to, man. This guy's going to be really good. The Majin Buu Saga team, if they handle both of these releases correctly, and both of their band units, which I actually don't even know who they are yet. I know they got revealed with the details, though. Dude, this category is going to be insane. So definitely really good stuff with that. And I know we just had the Gotenks as EZA as well, the Int one. So a lot of hype stuff, man. A lot of hype stuff. And then when you fuse with him, because obviously there's more, you know, that wasn't it. His super attack effect greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy. 18 key, greatly raises attack and defense, mega colossal, and then seals super attack. So the 50% attack and defense buff, you can never go wrong with that, especially because this guy's stacking. So then once you fuse, it's, you know, it's game over. His defense is going to be insanely high. I want to see if they still have damage reduction, though, or if this Vegito has damage reduction. So he fully recovers HP once only. He gets guard for 3 turns from start of turn. So once you fuse, you get guard for 3 turns. 5 ki, 250% attack and defense, a high chance to crit, obviously very good with his counters that he has built in. He gets an additional chance of performing a critical hit plus 20% within the same turn for every attack performed. Okay, that's really good. So then the crit chance is going to skyrocket if this guy has built-in additionals. And then obviously, you know, your counters that you're doing have a higher chance to crit. And if you're not aware, when this guy's counters have crits on them, they skyrocket in damage. I think it's like that with most counter units. So definitely very good with that. Between, you know, good super attack effects, good start of turn attack and defense buffs. You know, he's got crits built in. He's got guard. He's got ki right here as well. So you're going to be consistently getting that 18 ki super. It looks like, you know, high damage and I think good defense. Well, I mean, the guard does kind of solidify that, especially because you're stacking with this guy beforehand. So he doesn't really need damage reduction, to be honest. I think as it stands, he'd be good without it. But if they throw it in there, then this guy is just going to be like, you know, a defensive juggernaut. But anyway, sorry, side tangent. He gets, yeah, the crit chance plus 20% within the same turn with every attack performed. He gets an additional 30% attack within the same turn after receiving an attack. Okay. He gets 30% damage reduction. Is this just completely unconditional? No way. I think this is after receiving an attack as well. Oh, no, there's a little thing there. No, so yeah, that's completely unconditional. Dude, what? 30% damage reduction? Guard for the first 3 turns? Okay. What did I miss, dude? What did I miss? Yeah, this guy's good. And I'm pretty sure the 6-year anniversary LRs, they easy A'd, and they're better than these guys with their easy A. So, man, what a what a time to be a Dokkan player. All right, power creep is definitely here. So yeah, the 30% damage reduction, again, insane. What, dude? Another 30% when receiving normal attacks? Okay, so this guy's not taking any damage from normal attacks. It's just set in stone. Counters normal attacks with tremendous power. Ki plus 2 per ki sphere obtained. Alright, so ki is just not going to be an issue with this guy between that and then this right here. And then he gets an additional 77% attack and defense and foresees enemy super attacks. Oh yeah, for 10 turns. Dude, completely forgot about this. So yeah, he's got that scouter also. Dude, I honestly got nothing to say. Let's just move on. That guy's so busted. So Super Buu. Or Boo Tanks. And then obviously goes into Buuhan. Super attack effect greatly raises attack and then raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy, and then greatly raises defense, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy. So it definitely does suck that the stacking was only on his 18 ki, but because this is a 50% defensive raise, as long as you really prioritize getting his 18 ki super off, which from what I remember, he does have built-in ki, then of course you'll stack up pretty quickly, just obviously you know, additionals aren't really going to be stacking his defense, which again, does suck, but it'll help his attack a little. And he's greatly stacking defense on his 18 ki, so that does kind of make up for that. And then his passive, 20% HP, start of turn, okay. 2 ki, alright, yeah, we like that, having ki built in, and then also he's got other ki built in, I think. 200% attack and defense, great chance of guarding all attacks. Alright, great chance is a little weird, but when you throw that on top of greatly stacking defense and healing and 200% to stats, I like that. That's not that bad. So, pretty good there. Medium chance of evading enemies' attack. Okay, and that's just for free. Alright, so they also threw dodge in there, because why the hell not? Apparently every unit needs everything in the game now. Alright, that's good. Plus an additional 2 ki per type ki sphere obtained. Launch an additional super attack. Launches an additional super attack. Wait, so he just has a guaranteed addition. Okay, sure, whatever. Alright, cool, that's good. Plus an additional 50% to stats and guards all attacks for 1 turn from the character's entry turn or if HP is 90% or less. Alright, so that's good. You get that 1 turn of like guaranteed guard, you know, you're just reassured, and then also a little bit of extra stats. And then he gets a chance of evading enemies' attack plus 20% and survives KO attack up to once per turn if HP is 80% or less when receiving an attack. What? That is a really, really general condition. You are going to be below 80% a lot of the time. And then he gets another 12% HP if HP is 50% or less. Dude, what is this guy? This guy is so good. Oh yeah, and then the condition to fuse, I didn't actually go over with the Vegito. So you get it when Yeah, HP is 77% or less starting from the 4th turn from start of battle. So I don't think they changed that condition. So not the best, but I don't think that's the worst either. And then for the Buu tanks, you go into Buuhan when HP is 50% or more starting from the 4th turn from start of battle. I think this is a little bit easier. Actually, this is a lot easier. So getting Buuhan is going to be much more consistent than getting Vegito. So anyway, this guy's super attack effect is that he raises attack and defense for 4 turns, colossal damage. 18 key, raises attack and defense for 4 turns, mega colossal and seal super attack. I mean, obviously very good, carrying defense into, the next couple turns, whether that means you're stacking or just, raising defense for 3 or 4 turns, whatever, is going to be pretty beneficial. And then his passive. So he recovers 20% HP start of turn, gets 5 key and 250% to stats, launches an additional super attack for 3 turns from start of turn, guards all attacks guaranteed. Okay, obviously very good. Because again, when you don't when you start the battle off, so pre-transform, this guy is stacking. So then all that's carrying over into this guy, and then he's got guaranteed guard. And he's still technically kind of stacking for a couple turns. So I mean, yeah, this guy's going to be very good defensively. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave him some damage reduction too. That would just make him like too insane. I don't think they should do that, but already looking very good defensively. And then he's got a high chance of evading enemies' attack. Dude, because of course. I mean, you got to throw in some dodge in there, because just why the hell not? Okay, whatever. Launches an additional super attack, just guaranteed. Okay, so then that's another 30% attack and defense for 4 turns you're getting every time you super with him. So very good there. And then he gets an additional 2 key per key sphere obtained, and then an additional 50% attack and defense. And if performing an ultra super attack, he disables enemy's action once within the turn for 5 turns from start of turn. Okay, that was a mouthful, but I think that seems good. So I think if you perform an ultra super attack, you disable the enemy's action once within a turn for 5 turns from start of turn. Okay. So disabling enemy's action, insane defensive capabilities, dodge, healing, sealing as well over here. I mean, dude, this guy's got it all. And also, extreme class unit. I mean, I'm not completely aware of the current state of Dokkan, but I'm going to assume they still neglect extreme class teams. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say this guy's extremely valuable to a lot of, well, extreme class teams. So really good overall. We're like halfway through his passive also. So then this guy gets an additional 100% attack and defense starting from the 6th turn. Okay, pretty good there. Seals the attacked enemy super attack for 5 turns once only. I mean, this guy already has sealing on his 18 key, so not really that big of a deal, but I guess always nice to have that for Super Battle Road. And then he gets an additional 50% attack, and then temporarily upon the character's next attack, if HP is 50% or more at the end of turn, or if HP is 50% or less, he recovers 10% HP. So more HP recovery, again, always a good thing. Yeah, alright, well, I mean, dude, I guess that's the video. So much, just craziness, right? I mean, what do I say? I really wasn't aware of the current state of Dokkan. Like, when I say I kind of kept up with Dokkan for the past couple months, I kept up with, like, what was being released, but I was not looking at details. This is just insane. I mean, this guy's got, like, damage reduction, guard, stacking, healing, scouter, crits, additionals. The only thing he doesn't have is, like, dodge, but he doesn't need it. And then it's the opposite with this guy. He's got everything but damage reduction, but he doesn't need it. So, like, I don't know. I think they've really hit the sweet spot with designing units, at least in terms of these guys right here. And I'm assuming a lot of other units are, also very good in terms of, like, the new power creep that we kind of had for 9th year anniversary. So, very good with both of these units. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking of them. Again, sorry if I, messed up with reading a little. It's just, still kind of getting used to this. But, yeah, Easy A's coming to Global soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of their Easy A's. I'll catch you on the next one.